What's up, guys? Bearded Outdoorsman here. I'm going to show you another little tutorial. This is my tarp for hammock camping. I'm going to show you how I get it stretched out and set up here step by step. Picked up the kit from Ripstop by the roll, sewed it up myself, and so yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so first up, when I picked up the kit from Ripstop by the roll, it came with enough material to make a stuff sack. Now the way I did mine was I did a drawstring on each side, so I don't have to pull it all out. Now for my purposes, I put a little piece of pink duct tape on this side, which tells me that this is the side to undo first, and I'll show you why. When I undo this side, I have a piece of steel connected to this piece with a carabiner. So I'll show you how we get it set up step by step. Alright, so with this piece with the carabiner, all this is a rated for 25-pound double carabiner. All we do with this side is we just wrap it around the tree and hook it to itself. So with the carabiner side and the steel, all we do is just wrap it around the tree and hook it to itself. And that's a quick hooks on. This carabiner is rated for 25 pounds. It's going to hold what we need it to hold. So with the other side, we've got this side hooked to the tree. So with the other side, all we have is just some guy line here with loop alien. As you can see, that's the loop alien. And we'll get it set up. Okay, so with the loop alien, I'll link this in the description below. But all you do, you've got 3 holes with the loop alien. You feed your line through there and make a loop, and then feed it back through itself. So it's on there, but you can move it. You just have to loosen that up a little bit. So you take your other end of the line and wrap it around the tree, as we've already done here. Once you pull snug, you can see it bouncing a little bit. Once you pull it snug, you just form you a little loop here. Go in, pull back up. And it does that. So basically you're just running it through there and doing that. So then you pull, and you can pull this just as tight as you need to get it. Alright, and then once you pull it as tight as you want it, you loop it back around and it locks down on itself and it's not going to go anywhere. So now let's take a look at the tarp. Alright, so as you can see here, I've got what's called snake skins. When I picked up the kit from Ripstop by the roll, I also picked up enough no-see-um mesh to make these snake skins. Snake skins come in handy when it comes just like this. If it was raining outside, or if it was real rough terrain under where I was at, it's a way for me to hang my tarp without it dragging the ground and getting all over the ground. So the stuff sack stays in the middle. And we just loosen that up, pull it, and then we just grab our snake skins and pull them out of the way. Now this is the tarp with this is the tarp kit that has the doors. It is the all season, all weather 4-season tarp with the reinforced edges for your tie outs, and just standard guy line here, and we'll get it all stretched out. Now what I use for tie out stakes, tent stakes, are these just lightweight aluminum ones from basically just picked up from Walmart for I think $1 or a couple dollars a piece. They're really lightweight. They kind of go with my setup. All right, so this is it set up with just the 4 tie out points. I did not tie out the doors. The doors also have over here on the front, on the corners, they actually have pieces of guy line where you can either tie them together if you don't want the wind coming through, or you can pull them out. What I'll do is I'll insert a couple pictures of different times when I've used this. I've used it really low to the ground for me to sleep on the ground. I can't remember the exact reason why I had to. It was a couple years ago. But I needed to sleep on the ground. I couldn't sleep in my hammock. So I set it up using a trekking pole on one side, but I'll drop a picture in there. You'll be able to see that. Pretty lightweight. It's just a couple ounces, even with the tent stakes. So it's really not that bad. And you have the functionality of either being able to put your hammock under it or set it up lower to the ground for sleeping on the ground if you needed it for an emergency shelter. However, my hammock goes up pretty fast. All right, so I'm gonna leave the camera running and show you guys how easy it is to take down and get back in the stuff sack. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have a link in the description for loop aliens for the kit from Ripstop by the Roll. Check them out. Pick you up a sewing machine and make you one of these things. My hammock, I'll put it in a card up top. My hammock also came from Ripstop by the Roll in a kit. So check them out. If you have not been to Ripstop by the Roll, I highly suggest you go check them out. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, the 3 things you need to do. So check back, have a good one, and God bless.